Okay, green and blue, if I can have your pens out of your hands for a moment, please. Okay, I'm hopeful that some of you are into 12B. Can I just have a show of hands of who's in 12B, please? Okay. Yep, I'm just going to focus you back in on what we need to do. So when we're fully factorising, we're just pulling these apart. The two things that you've got in your question, we're pulling them apart to find what is in them. Okay, so what is there is 3 times x, all right? And what's in the 6, a common thing of what's here is the 3 times 2. So that which is common is the 3, okay? So the 3 goes out the side of the brackets, and that gets rid of that, all right, and that. So all that's left is x take 2 inside the brackets. Can we do a check here, Charlotte? Could we check whether that answer is correct or not?
Yes.
How could we? Yeah, excellent. Distributive law 1, which says... Awesome, let's do that.
3x take 6.
Excellent. 3x takes 6. Is that what I started with? Yes, it was, so I must have the right answer. What have we got here, Lockie? Pull it apart. Not quite. The first step would be to pull it apart. So let's pull it apart first, Jordan.
4 times m.
We've got 4 times m times n. All right, so pull it apart, stretch it apart first. And the next thing that we'd do there, Tani?
Plus L times m.
Plus L times m. What hopefully that allows you to recognise is that that is the only common thing we have. It's the only common thing in both. Okay? That needs to go out the front. Okay? And in order for this to happen, the rest of this has to go in the brackets. 4n plus L. So again, if we did the thing that Charlotte said, multiply everything outside the brackets by that which is inside, we'd have 4mn, because it goes in alphabetical order, 4mn plus lm. And that would work, so we'd know that that would be right. Okay? Slow me down if I'm going too fast. If we go to this question here, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Hands up if you're into question 2. Yep, quite a number of you still. It's about pulling things apart again. Let's look at this question. What's in here, please, Maddie?
3 times x. Would you go 3 times x squared or x times x?
I would go x times x. You want to, because you want to get as many common things as possible. Okay? And what would I do next, Maddie? I'm going to stay with you.
Okay. Then would you go the others, so like plus 9 times x?
I might go plus 9 times x. Why might I not? What might I do there, Emily?
Go 3 times x.
Yeah, okay. Because we're trying to find as many common things as possible. 3 times 3 gives me my 9 multiplied by x. What I can start to see there now is that there's a longer common thing than what was prior. Okay? 3 times x can go out the front of the brackets, okay, which is 3x. What would go in the brackets would be whatever is left over, x plus 3. Do a quick check. 3x times x gives me 3x squared. 3x times 3 gives me 9x. Again, I know I've got it. I'll go through one more. We'll go through this one. What's the process we go through, Liam?
Getting the common things.
Yes. So you start me off, please, mate.
9 times x times x.
Why did you go 9?
Oh, we're supposed to do 3.
Not necessarily. I'd stay with 9. Why would I stay with 9 on this one, Maddie? I'll start with you again. Why would I start with 9 here instead of, like the last one I went 3 times 3? Why would I go with 9 here? Paris?
Because 9 goes into 27 and 45.
9's the common factor of 45 and 27, which is what Maddie was going to say if I'd even give her the chance to say. Okay, so let's pull this apart, Liam. What would that give us? 9 times x, I think you said that. Yeah. 9 times x. Then what?
Minus 45 times x.
No, not 45. Don't we?
9 times.
9 times 5 is 45. Good. Then what, Graham?
Times x.
Awesome. Times x. What would I do next, Jazz?
9 times.
No. Before I do 9 times.
Oh, wait, minus.
Minus. Good. I'll pick that up from there. 9 times 3. It's going to have to come down here, sorry.
Times x.
Times x. That's not going to fit on YouTube too well. The common theme is 9. X times x. Did I have x times x here? No, I only had 1. So 9 times x, and 9 times x. Hopefully you can see that. That would go out the front of my brackets. 9x. Okay. What would I have to put in my brackets in order for this to ring true? Would be the x. Then I'd take down the subtract sign. What would I put in for the next one there, please, Will? Sorry. I've used that, and I've used that.
What's the last one? 5x squared. No, it's not x.
Tish?
Just 5.
Just the 5. I've used this, Will. That's there. I've used this. That's there. So the only thing remaining is the 5. Alright, what do I do next? I bring down the take sign. I've used this 9. I haven't used the 3. I've used this x. I haven't used this x times x. Okay? So what would I do there, please, Jazz?
3x squared.
Excellent. 3x squared. Okay, and that'll be factorised there. Again, you can check it if you need to. Okay? What's the key thing? The key thing is to pull them apart and identify what your common things are. Once they're used up out front of the brackets, they're used up. You can't use them again. It's whatever's left over goes in the brackets. Okay? Can I explain? I'm happy to go through any others with any individuals. I know there's people keen to get on with their learning. Is there anyone with things you'd like me to go through? Go through any others? Otherwise, I'll come to you individually. Otherwise, work on that. I'll leave you with that. Shuffle. Okay, so what question is it? 7. And then take 3? Yep, okay. Okay, so if we were to expand it out, we have a common theme here. Yeah. So, yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Maybe we even, I wonder if we simplify first. I wonder if we go n squared, take 3n, take 2n plus 6, n plus 1. You with me? So then maybe we might go n times n, take 3 times n, take I'm going to do it down here. Sorry. N times n, take 3 times n. Take 2 times n plus 6, n plus 1. So we've got a common one there. And take 3, but that's what we end up with, isn't it? And then take 2 and take 3 and plus 1. Maybe it's take 2 and take 3 plus 1, which would give us, because this would come down, and take 3, take 2 and take 2. How does that look? N take 3, take 2, n take 2.
The answer is negative. Yeah, that's almost right. It's negative and negative bracket n takes 3 bracket
Negative.
n plus 2.
Yeah, start from the start again.
Okay.
There's a bracket in between the negative and the n, and then there's negative 3 bracket n a bracket n plus 2.
Bracket
Yeah.
N plus 2.
n plus 2. So they've obviously, if I just rub out some of that to end our confusion a bit. They have put a negative out there, which is unfortunately not too understandable on why they've done that.
Would that be relating back to what we did before?
It might be relating back to some of this. There's your common. That's your common there.
Yeah.
So common there, common there. And then say n take 3 is your common theme. That's that. And then we've got n take 2, n plus 1.
They've done the negative 2 and the n plus 1 on the end,
Yeah,
and then chucked the negative up front.
negative 2 plus 1 would be the negative 1 there. That doesn't account for this, does it? Absolutely not. Leave it with me. I'll work on it. Try and work on this one together. See how you go with that one. Okay. I'll keep working away on this one.